So in this session, we will go through the Pulsar functions. So basically, Apache Pulsar is a cloud native distributed messaging and streaming platform originally created at Yahoo, and now it is a top level Apache software foundation project. So for this session, we will look into Apache Pulsar functions. So what are the functions? What does Pulsar function means? Those are the simple lightweight compute process which are like easy to deploy, and they are developer friendly APIs. So basically, in nutshell, Pulsar functions are kind of lightweight compute process that consume a message from one or more Pulsar topics, which are like, if you see here, it is an input topic, and it this Pulsar function will apply some user supplied processing logic to each of the messages, each of the incoming messages, and then once it does the processing, it sends the result to the computation. It sends the results of computation to another topic. Here you can see the output topic. So in this hands-on session, we will see an example of how to create a Pulsar functions, and also on how to deploy those Pulsar functions. So let us start hands-on now. So the prerequisite to run the Pulsar function is to have a standalone Pulsar cluster to be running. So you can download the Pulsar bins. So from here I am into Apache Pulsar folder. If I see this ls, there are a bin folder where we have all the CLI things, Pulsar things, and in conf directory you have a configuration things. So we can start the Pulsar cluster. So we have a command which is like bin. You have to go inside the bin and then do Pulsar standalone. This will start a standalone cluster, and by default what it does is it will start a sample tenant name and a namespace. Like the tenant name would be the default and the namespace would be the public. So yeah, now Pulsar has started. Now what we have to do is we need to create a Pulsar function. So for example, we are creating a Pulsar function which is an exclamation function. What that does is when you have some input, then output will have that exclamation mark in front of that string. So let us see that. So basically what I did is I have used a function of string. This is a function basically coming from Java 8. So when you apply this, what I am doing is from input we are just adding the exclamation mark to the input. Now this is the Pulsar function. So this is simple, like you do in Java 8. By implementing the function, you are providing the implementation in apply method. So now if you want to deploy this into Pulsar function, there are two scenarios. One is to use local run, so that this Pulsar function will run separately from the Pulsar cluster, and one more is to run within the cluster, function to be run within the cluster. First we can see the local run, how we can create a standalone Pulsar function. So what we can do is we can use Pulsar admin client. So Pulsar admin. So what we need to do is we have to give the keyword functions, and then for local run we have to give this local run, and then we have to mention the jar file where our jar is present. If you see in this code, this is where the jar is present, downloads Pulsar functions. So this is the jar file. this is the jar location. So this location we need to point here. So yeah, jar I have to go into download section. So downloads, I'm running this project in, okay, downloads pulsar function. So we have pulsar functions, and there within the target folder we have a jar file. So this is the jar file which is used, and then along with that we need to give the class name, because jar will contain many things. So we need to give the class name for that. So functions dot, the class name is exclamation function. We will give the full path here, and then what we need to do is we need to provide the topics name. So we can give multiple topics, but for our example we just need one topic where we publish the message. So if you do a persistent and sample, this is our tenant, and this is the namespace. We can give exclamation input topic, input as a topic, and then we can do output. We should have one output. So sample standalone ns1 exclamation output. This will be the output topic. So we have to give a name for our function. Let us give a name called exclamation. Now if you do this, it will create a exclamation pulsar function. So it needs something here. Run a pulsar rather than deploy. Okay, we have this spelling mistake. So what is this is minus minus jar. Okay, so it will create one exclamation function. So to check that, let us start a consumer here. Let us consume this. Let us start a consumer. Okay, we can use pulsar client, persistent, and what we have is we need to give our input topic, which was a sample slash standalone slash ns1 slash exclamation output. So this is what we are listening to, and the subscription name we can give any subscription. Here I am giving my subscription, and num messages equal to 0. That means the consumer will listen to the topic indefinitely. So this will start a consumer. Let us see the function has been created or not. So it says, okay, we have missed this persistent spelling here. So where is that? Okay, this is this one, persistent. Okay, now I think it will create now. Let us wait, and I think we can start with the producer also here, so that we can produce that message. Okay, so for that we have to use pulsar client again, and this time it's a produce, and then we will give a topic name which is our input topic. So standalone ns1 exclamation, and that is exclamation, ours is input, and then what we have to do is num produce. So we want to produce one message, and then the message is, let us have hello exclamation function. So what we are expecting is we should have a exclamation there. So let us see whether it has created the okay. So yeah, okay, it has created the exclamation function. So now if you see, let us produce a message hello exclamation function. So when I hit enter, so the message will be produced, and this will be consumed by this consumer. Okay, we have error here, message produce topic name. Let us go through this. So what we have is bin pulsar client, produce, and persistent, and sample, and stand alone ns1 exclamation input. So num produce is 1, and we have, this is not a message but a messages. Now it will produce a message. If you see this consumer which is listening to the exclamation output, you can see now you got a message which says that hello exclamation function with this exclamation mark. So this is the way we add pulsar function. So we can use the pulsar function. So this is a simple example. We can build more kind of functions which processes the input and sends the output, and then that output will be processed by some other function, and then we get output. So those kind of things we can do with the pulsar functions. So for this session it is we have looked about the pulsar function. Thank you.